Selamlar. Evet, Hitman 3 ikinci bölüm Dartmoor'a geldik. Bu yayın başlıyor nasıl mı yaptım? After Effects'le yapabilirsin. Hazır template'ler oluyor ya da sıfırdan yapılabiliyor. After Effects programıyla. Nasıl zor değil yani. Çok rahat yapılabiliyor. Şimdi Dartmoor. İngiltere'de bir malikane diye hatırlıyorum burayı. Biraz bakalım şöyle bağlantıyı kontrol edeyim. Şu an için durmuyor. Az biraz. Devamında. Başta biraz bağlantı olabiliyor. Az onu bekliyorum. Tamam. Şu an için sorun yok gibi. Bir oyunun bu bölümün hikayesini bir izlemiş olalım önce. Aynen. Tamam. In the family. Kesin.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Evet.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here.
Böyle yerim olmasını isterdim ya. Şato mu?
Talk about
Artık köşk mü neyse.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant. Information that may be helpful in
Ne güzel yer
future.
vallahi.
So don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Başlıyoruz. Güzel. Görevimiz bu. Falan değil. Hop. Allah. Allah. Ne yapayım? Başlıyor. Ben burada 2 tane hedef var sanıyordum. Bir hedef mi varmış sadece? Allah Allah. Tamam. Olsun. Anlarız ne olacak. Görevi de.
Thornbridge Manor. The Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ
Yeah.
and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Adettir. Ben şurada bir sevim alayım da. Ha, gazeteci.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitman, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
Adamımız gibi. Tamam lazım. Yolu yok mu?
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning.
Oba.
He's here.
Ne lan?
You should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous
Tamam, adamı almam lazım. Onu biliyorum. Hatırladım orayı da. Herkes tanıyabilir. Adamı yakalamak. Bakalım uzun bir bölüm mü olacak, göreceğiz. Hedefimiz nerede? Böyle indirebilseydik. İçeri girmek için bizim gazeteci olmamız lazım. Nereden? Kılık değiştirebilsek rahatlayacağız.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about this
You have
text.
to be passed down before you
Well,
see
I
Madame
thought she'd be
Carlyle
mad at me,
inside.
but she thanked me that she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it.
That's a bit excessive.
Stuff from your
I
ex
think,
was like
considering
manipulation.
the
Ama bunun üstüne aradılar.
You know,
Too rude to get inside the house.
I guess I thought she was going to read into them and freak out. Say I must have done something to provoke her.
Oo, burası çok... Oha! Kılıçsız gezemiyoruz. Hah, geliyor. Lan nereye gidiyor? Tamam. Yerdeyiz. Rahat rahat. Silahlar var. Tanımaz. Tamam. Burada bozuk paralar var. Alalım. Al. Sakla. O ne lan? Zehir mi? Dakika bir gol bir diyecek. Allah! Dur dur. Hedef orada.
That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Providence Partners and last one to be alive.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming.
Tabii canım, ben Whitman'ım.
A great tragedy has fallen upon us and I need a quick resolution.
Dedektif değil mi? Ha tabii, gazeteci değil bu, dedektif de.
Absolute discretion.
Tabii canım, çözeriz.
Are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience,
Evin her yerine girebileceğiz. Tamam, süperiz biz ekip olarak.
crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madam Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've travelled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Ya abi, ben şuraları bir geçsem diyorum. Şu beğenmedim, içeride biri var. Adama bir şey yapma ama. Serbest bıraksa bir
I
geçsem.
feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madam Carlyle
That's
are of a
almost.
delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madam's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by a rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madam Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madam Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madam Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could
Vay, her şeyi görüyor.
inside. You've likely not exhausted the room for clues, 47.
Oh, stop pacing, for God's sake, Emma.
But why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude, that's what it is. Making us come here to play funeral and then show up like nothing's the least bit strange.
Oh, don't get your knickers all twisted.
I'm telling you, she's not fit to be in charge anymore.
Toplayalım bunları.
Right, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody thinks they can do long distance until they actually do it. Why even bother?
Bu adam şimdi şey yapmıyor.
How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you focus on your work.
I will.
I don't need one more maid crying in the kitchen. So watch yourself around young Mr. Patrick.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, ev rahat rahat geziyor. Yol ver abicim. Tamam, illa odaya döneceğiz. Ha, how are you, how are you? Aynen. Var mı?
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Tamam bir kurt. Her yerden göreceğim. Alırız onu. Lazım olur. Öldürmüyoruz. Bayıltıyoruz. Amacımız o. Elbise lazım olursa bu katta kullanırız onu. Tam da kontrol cihazının bunun avantajı. Ne diyorum, niye ilerlemiyor? Oo, dur, sakin oyun. Yapınca bir anlık FPS yerlerde süründü kontrol cihazını görünce oyun. Ha. Adamı dolaba at. Orada sız kalsın. Sonra üst değiştirir. Ama dedektif olalım. Burayı da hallettik. Ya bulup da ne oluyor demesinler. Buraları gelin. Tamam, bomboş arazi lan. Sen bir kullan lan burayı. Eker biçer lan. Toprak demek ki benim. Ha. Aha. Onları buradan izleyebiliyormuşuz. Ah, buldum.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Hello, hello.
Hello, sir.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were
just
off
remembered, I
duty.
went for a stroll behind the
And Madame
greenhouse
Carlyle and
last
her
night.
security didn't
Maybe
arrive
that's where it
until
is.
this morning.
Am I
That
not mu-
leaves Madame's
When
family
you couldn't find
and
her the
myself
grave.
as the only persons here when he died.
Ah, ses.
And before you
Now?
ask,
Good
no,
idea.
I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful. So how does one solve a murder mystery for
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitman,
motive,
you have
means,
enough
and
evidence to
opportunity?
present your case for Madame Carlyle?
May I suggest
No,
you
not
ask
yet.
the suspects
Come and
for
see me when
alibis?
you do.
Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know.
Patrick Carlyle. Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
Aç çekin. Tamam ya. Her şeyi ne varsa alalım bunu.
Mr. Guttenberg, hello. Yeah, listen. I understand, but you need to talk to Anthony. Calm down. Yes, I understand. I'm sure we can come to some arrangement. But you really need to talk to Anthony. He's the man with the papers. Listen, you know who I am, who my grandmother was, right? Just relax. It'll be fine. You get your returns. Don't worry. Give Anthony a call, okay?
Her aile birey.
Patrick talking to Madame Carlyle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Of course.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? You have a lot to see to.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from...
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Is that all?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. Full conversation with a man who only cares about plants. In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Anything else you...
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Hi. It's beautiful.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all,
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can do to help?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Yes, hi.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral. It's still a lot. We're in good time.
Getting a headache from all the decisions. I mean, pram or stroller, comforter or not. Should I ask her to marry me? What if she says no? And then the big funeral thing tomorrow.
Oh be, yine bariz yerim.
Nothing I need.
You'll be fine, Robbie. Kids are great.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick.
Mister, you should not be sneaking around here.
Nasıl kalkıyorduk lan ayağa? Unuttum.
Mary is so upset, as she's never seen a dead body before.
Poor thing.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery. Oh, all too much.
Don't worry, I'm sure everything will settle down soon.
Did all the groceries arrive? We heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate. But all that is safe with Ethel. She never misses us.
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47. The handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
I shouldn't gossip, but that Emma woman sounds too big for my taste.
Ay, buna bir şey yapmıyordum.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
Al varsa.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral.
Please stay back.
Oha, beni tanıyor bu.
Aaron Ford. It's in Cohen. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account, HTC depot number. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold.
Hoppa.
Hi there. Is my shift over already?
Yes, I'll take over from here.
Çift değişim hadi. Ben geçtim hadi. Yerine geç. Bir kapa lan. Dur beyefendi. Öldürmüyorsun. Al onu yerinden.
all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Aha.
This is Rebecca's room.
Hemen bilgisayarı çabuk.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Oy, herkes. Yok muyuz? İyi.
Sorry, sir, can't let you through here. Not happening. Still alive, huh? Good on ya.
Atanıyor. Sen başka yere bak. Tanıyor vallahi. Ha, sarıya döndü. Bilmiyoruz ki buradan değil. Adam bizi tanıyacak ilerlesek. Diyor ki yerinden, abicim bir yerinden ayrılsana ya. Başka yöne falan bak. Ya abla da geliyor. Oldu.
I can't forget his eyes. They were so swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary. body before?
It must have been awful. Do you think it was a suicide?
Aa. Ya görmeseydin ya. Arkan dönük tam zamana denk geldi. Dakika geri. Ev almazsan olacağı budur işte. Tam da zamanında gördün beni. Aa, daha çıkma.
I do not envy you.
I can't forget his eyes. Hello, this is Cassandra Cox, Edward's ex-wife.
Like Zachary.
I don't know what's going on at your
I've never
house,
seen a
but
dead
Edward
body
is losing
before.
it again.
Do you think it was a suicide?
Dur. Ben sevle şurada. Oh. Ucuna. Oha, aynı.
That's Madame Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Kafayı bulacağız. Aa, hikaye failed oldu. Aa, yok o zaman öldürmüyorum ben bu ablayı. Ablayı öldürmüyoruz şimdi. Ya, o kadar şey araştıracağım. Canım, bunu sonra öldürürüz. Buraya çıkmadı. Geliriz. Atarız. Hatta ölür o. Ben dedi oynamaya devam edeyim.
Looking good today, sir.
I should
but I think
let you get back to...
Right.
Yeah.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Do I like him, or do I like the fact he's not another knuckle-dragging rugby washout?
Ah.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens. A keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Right? Shootouts and...
I actually... Yeah, I should
All right,
let you go.
later.
It's me. Got your text. It's fine. I'll figure something out, okay? Don't worry.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get...
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary tops himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
How can you be so relaxed? I wish you'd take things more seriously.
What are you going on about now?
This whole situation isn't normal. How do you think it affects Patrick? He must be so confused. I don't like how Alexa's way of running things impacts our son.
Patrick? His only concern right now is boredom. He's too young to appreciate the spectacle of mother screwing up.
He's worried about something. A mother knows. This concerns his future as well. All this will be his someday.
Exactly. He has nothing to worry about.
Hala bunlardan bir şey demiyor. Ne varmış ya?
Yeah, keep it real.
You look tanned. I bet Mother spent the last week at her cyclist estate. Am I right? I need to know what's going on. This affects me too, you know.
Madam Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay?
It's the birds. They're making a racket, droppings everywhere. The Undertaker wants them gone before he'll see Madame Carlyle.
So
in a right state. So, unless you want to take on the birds, I suggest you stay clear of him.
Oh, no. Madame Carlyle is still going ahead with her staged funeral.
My aim's horrible. Safe for everyone if I just wait here till he says he's ready for Madam.
Ya abicim orada mıydın ya? Oraya mı sak duruyordun sen?
Using my reputation for this outrageous spectacle. The staggering disrespect.
I need to work on my aim. I'll never give. Rid of those stupid birds.
Ne fırlatamıyor?
I hope I die in the autumn. I love autumn funerals.
Madam Carlyle isn't dead, so there is no funeral. Not if you ask me.
Well, I still think it's going to be a beautiful service.
Well, I'm siding with the Undertaker on this one. It's wrong pretending to be dead. Some things you don't mess with, not even if you're filthy rich.
What was that noise?
Hey, funeral. Why am I doing this? Don't we have security to deal with situations?
Come on, can someone help me?
Güzel kafaya koyuyordum geç. Ha, bunlar birbirlerini görme meraklısı oldular ha. Görmezler görmezler.
Using my reputation for this outrageous spectacle. The staggering disrespect.
Damn birds. If I could just get a clear hit on those.
Yeah, hey.
Ben seni bayıltırım ha. Orada ben seni baygın. Olur ne olmaz.
Listen up, everybody. I need to leave now. Madam Carlyle will be here shortly.
Well done, 47. Madam Carlyle is on her way. I wonder how she will like her final resting ground.
Mr. Parsons.
Ha geldi.
Madam Carlyle. Before we start, I need to stress that I'm risking my name and reputation.
Tamam, hikayeyi burada tamamlayıp Find'de case file'ı sonra buluruz.
And if you really care about name and reputation, I suggest you leave it at
Sen göze batmaya ne olur?
Let's run through the event.
Devam.
What's this?
Aa, tanıyor bizi.
Well, I think get rid of it before tomorrow. And the flowers?
Your son Gregory asked me to decide on the floral arrangement.
Like you, not the way.
This is where Edward will read the eulogy.
Edward?
Yes, I understand your son is a university professor, eloquent and used to addressing a crowd.
Edward is a mumbling mess. He crumbles under the least amount of stress.
But Gregory approved of the idea.
He was just relieved he wouldn't have to do it himself. Rebecca would have been the better choice, but too late to change that now. And the gravestone? Your choice as well.
Gregory told me to take the lead, yes.
Well, good choice. I like it.
I tried to balance the monumental with the natural raw qualities of granite, in the hope that...
Please be quiet.
Right.
So, to sum up, I expect you to remove my portrait from the memorial. That was an absolutely horrendous idea. Very unfit for these historical surroundings. This is my ancestral burial ground.
Nasıl sürecek bu olay ya? Gittik gelecek buraya şimdi.
About it, and will be how we do it this time as well. And regarding the eulogy, you can hardly be blamed for the mistake of asking Edward to perform the task. I will have words with Gregory about that. But as I said, it is too late to change that now. I do, however, suggest you make a contingency plan if he is unable to go through with it. He always was fragile. And the flowers. Maybe something natural, fitting the season and local fauna. That's all, Mr. Parsons. I have other
Ya dur ya, çok denemek istiyorum şunu.
things to attend to.
Madam Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, you found proof of what happened to my brother?
No, not yet.
Go and see Fernsby when you do. That's all, Mr. Parsons. I have other things to attend to.
Olmaz. Papaz bizi orada papaz değil, görevli bizi görüyor. Olmaz. Onun kılığına girmem lazım.
Madam Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, you
Aha.
found proof of what happened to my brother?
No, not yet.
Bana bu adamın kılığı lazım. Abla gitsin. Onun kılığına girelim. Oraya atalım onu. Sonra dosyayı ararız. Aa, adam da gidiyor. İyi, tamam, sıkıntı yok. Buraya bir kere mi gelecekti sadece? Tamam, bir kere geliyorsa çok. Daha gelirse burada yaparız. Olmadı yukarıda klasik zikirle. Dosyayı bu. Nerede acaba? Acaba nereye gitti? Yani içine bir girsen. Adam girmiyor. Hayır.
Hey there, big guy.
Security detail at a staged funeral event tomorrow.
Ya şimdi bu adam burada mı kalacak ya?
I hope I can keep a straight face.
It's not funny at all. Something bad must have happened for Madame Carlyle to pull a stunt like this. She's a great woman. Tough, strong, intelligent. Someone you can really admire.
Sure, but you must admit it will be awkward. Her family has to pretend she's really dead. And all the attendees think she is. And from the looks of it, I doubt that the Undertaker...
Lan aile bireyleriyle konuşuyor. Dur. Dur. Geliyorum. Teyze.
How are you today, sir?
I'm dealing with the situation in a discreet and efficient way, and I expect your cooperation in all related matters.
Madam Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, you found proof of what happened to my brother?
No, not yet.
Go and see Fernsby when you do.
Konuş.
First, Zachary's sudden death is a great tragedy, but also a great inconvenience, as it happened just now. I'm dealing with the situation in a discreet and efficient way, and I expect your cooperation in all related matters. Secondly, the arranged funeral event tomorrow will take place as planned. No one can know that I am still alive. I expect you all to act your part. Last, as you all know, I have a lot on my plate and need to focus on sorting everything out, so please do not disturb me with your petty concerns. You are all adults, and as part of the elite, you will eventually have to deal with difficult situations like this. It comes late for most of you, but this is a chance for you to show what you are made of. That will be all.
Teyzeden önce kaçmam lazım. Adam hala orada bekliyor be. Teyze nereye gidiyor? Kaldı orada ya.
No need to panic.
We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. I'd really appreciate it if you left. Oh, you've got to be kidding. No. Do you mind? I need to be left alone, okay? You've got to be kidding. Nope. Have you ever heard of knocking? Well, you need to leave. No power, no way.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious.
So, Madam...
Tam fotoğrafçıyı bir ele geçire.
Okay? And I need it to be perfect. Can't we just take a piece from another fuse box?
I guess we could do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up. Rapidly, just before you call down the stairs.
Good. Yeah, that's a good plan.
Dur. Yer yok mu ya? Ha, varmış. Vallahi yakalanırsak yakalandık. Fotoğrafçıyız.
Oh, sounds like the power's back up. Why don't you take a picture to test it?
It works. I'm ready for the shoot.
Perfect. I'll call the family down now then.
Excellent, 47. Madam Carlyle is on her way down for the family photo shoot. Let's see if any memorable moments will play out in front of the camera.
Right ahead, please.
I expect you to be efficient. I have a lot to see to today.
I'll do my best.
Ya bunu açacakmışız ya. Dur. Lot. Değil bu. Tüh.
Hi, good afternoon. I expect you to be efficient. I have a lot to see to.
Umarım olmuştur bu sefer. Elektriğe bastık, buna bastık. Tamam, bu sefer iyi. Hadi ablacığım geçin.
Is showing up really too much to ask? I'm not getting much much longer. Right, get in position. Let's get this over with. There's a puddle of water here. Well, never mind. Let's just get this done, shall we?
Galiba bu sefer.
Chin up, Edward. No one wants to look at that.
Yöntem olacak galiba.
Idiot, Gregory.
I'm fine, Rebecca.
Hadi bakalım. Gülümseyin. 3. Hadi. Bir eksik mi var? Yok.
Well, Mother, you certainly know how to lighten the mood.
Oho, yöntem tuttu.
That's Madam Carlyle taken care of.
Aa, çarpıldı. Ne oldu ki? Teyzeye ne oldu lan? Aa, teyze gitti. Ne oldu lan teyzeye? Allah güzeldi ha. Şimdi dosyayı bulmam lazım. Ben değiştirelim. Şu anda bu tipi aranıyoruz. Fotoğrafçı olarak. Vallahi kendi kendine gitti. Ben bir şey yapmadım. Poşetlediniz mi lan kadını hemen? Aa, vallahi poşetlemişler. Oğlum yazık lan. Oğlum evin sahibi olan. Bari normal bir şekilde götürseydiniz. Oha artık. Dosyanın yerini bulmam lazım. Merak ettim bakalım nereye götüreceğim. Böyle bekliyorum aramalarını. Evet, orada mezara atabilirdim. O hak gitti elimden. Ama bak bu yöntem güzel oldu. Nereye götüreceğim? Ya bıraktı. Allah'a bıraktı. Dur şimdi bir dakika.
Emma Carlyle in the greenhouse. How curious. Broken lab equipment.
Emma Carlyle.
Oh, you startled me. I was just, I don't know, thinking about Zachary. He spent most of his life in here with these plants. Not much of a life, is it? Well, anyway, I'll be outside if you need me. If you'd excuse me.
Aha, poison yapabiliyormuşum. Vay. Makine iyiymiş, üretiyormuş bir de hemen çıkıyor vallahi hemen içinden.
But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over.
Aha, botun anahtarı. Nereye gidiyor? Dosyaları bulmam lazım tabii de önce. Kimin botu bu? Dosya nerede acaba?
Mr. Carlyle.
Oh, you startled me. I was just, I don't know, thinking about Zachary. He spent most of his life in here with these plants. Not much of a life, is it? Well, anyway, I'll be outside if you need me. If you'd excuse me.
Now Zachary won't get to see the rhododendron ferruginum blossom. They were his favorite.
Oh, come on, Oliver. I understand why you're so upset. It's such a shock to all of us.
Tamam, kim bir şeyler çeviriyor burada ama. Yok, bunu illa öldür olayı var. Bayılt öldür. Yapmayacağım. Hedefimizi indirdik çünkü. Dosya nerede? Oha. Alınabiliyor mu orada? Komik oldu lan.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
Nerede? Dosya nerede?
You and me both. Wow.
Katlarda bir yerde bu dosya ama bulacağız. Olmayacak. Ama şurada bir şey var. Ha.
Did you want to check on that undertaker in charge of the funeral? I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle.
I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
Nerede olabilir? üst kat da olabilir. Sonuçta kadın odasının olduğu kata çıkmadık değil mi daha? Doğru doğru. Niye burada arıyorsak? Kat üst kat. Benim onu. Artık kadın gezmeyeceğine göre.
Take it easy, man.
Burada Saftirik bize bakmazsa bir dakika. Buraya girmem lazım. Hadi arkadaşım muhabbet edin siz odaya gireceğim.
No one ever taught you any manners?
Ben beni görmedim. Buraya girdim. Nerede olabilir? Önemli bir yere geldik. Aha tüfek müfek var lan burada. Ya manzaraya bak be. Aha.
Gotta dig this place. Ancestral graveyard, trophy room, and the office safe is hidden behind a portrait with a secret mechanism for uncovering it. It's got real soul.
First time here?
Yep.
Yeah. It's impressive, all right.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office. I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Burada bir yerde o zaman. Aha. Vay. Nerede her yere bir şey sar. Ev değil ki zaten. Şato mato ne? Aha. Buraya göster.
Peculiar icons above the safe.
Şifre kaç?
I wonder if they might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
De. Bot kaç lan acaba? Tam bir yere bir kodu modu yazarlar şöyle bulabileceğimiz gibi. Allah Allah. Aynen onda. Üst kata falan mı yazdı acaba kodları? Lan pompalı da güzel oldu ha. Ama biz pompalı kullanmıyoruz. Böyle silahsız bir. Abi şifre ne olabilir? Bu kadar gezdik. Bir yerde bir şifre olması lazım. Notlarda var mıdır acaba? Ha, clock, teleskop. Dur. Bak. Saat bu. Tabii teleskop varmış. Derken üst kattadır o ya. Bonfire. Tamam, bir de Mulsi. Ha. Baba merak ettim. Kattadır büyük. Ben kaçıyorum. Ha, teleskop. Teleskop. Tamam. Ne yapıyor teleskop? Yani teleskopun üzerinde sayım var. O. Ha, 7 buldum. Bir tanesi 7. Süper. Saatin orada bir şey olacak. Nerede? Bak, eğildim buraya böyle geldim, 7'yi buldum. Tamam. Bak, bu başka saat var mı lan burada? Abicim uğraşıyor. Ha. Arıyoruz. Saat dolanacak sonra şifre bizim. Aklımızda 7'yi bulduk. Tamam, yeter. Yok. Dolana dolana beyin. Ne yapayım ya? Heh, işte bak bulduk. Abicim nereye kaydettiniz onu ya? Ben merak ettim ya. Şu teleskopun neresinde bir sayı yazıyor? Bakacağım bir ya. Teleskop, tamam. Ha 9. Tamam. 9. Tamam öyle yazıyor. O zaman diğer sayıları da böyle bulacağız. Abi clock diyor. Saat diyor. Saatin orada başka saat mi var bu evde? Ya ben buldum. Al. Kaç.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Aa ne oluyor lan? Adam bizi görüyor. Yandık. Ha şurada.
Talk to Mr. Fernsby. He's in charge of the staff.
Keep an eye out, stay on top of things.
Ölürüm lan ben orada. Bulduk. Hadi ablacığım abicim bir muhabbet edin ben de çıkayım şuradan ya.
Do you know if any new staff has started within the last week?
Ben yine
No need to panic.
dedektif kostüm. Hatıra. Alakasız yerlere say. Adam var orada.
They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Ne oluyor lan? Evet, görevden çıktık. Görevi bitirdik. Ne kadar sürdü? Dakika, biraz uzunmuş. Hem etrafı araştırıp hem de suikastı doğru yapmak istedim bu sefer. Başardık. Neler bulduk? Bir sürü nesne bulduk. Aa, çok bulunacak şey. Sence gibi de indirebilir. Beş. Vay. İyi level atladık ha. Çok güzel. Açıldı. Açmış. Oh be, sonunda maymuncuk açtık. Bir daha oynarsam diye bak bunlar açıldı. Güzel oldu. Şu hikayeyi göstersin. Bugünü sonlandıralım.
47. Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Lan ekip dağılıyor lan.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah?
How about now?
Oo, gitti herif.
Over here. Cover me.
Bizim adam değil mi?
Walk away. Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running.
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I'll look forward to your call.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. We're all that's left now.
Güzel. Sonuçta bu hikayeyi de burada bitirmiş oldum. Yani her yayın görev diyordum. Bu biraz uzun oldu. Diğeri daha kısaydı. Üçüncü hikayemize sonra geçelim. Ama bol bol şey açtık. Buradan exit. Sonraki oyunumuz zaten campaign diye seçersek de ara sahnemiz. Bunu izledik. Sinematiği. Görev ara sahnemiz var. Görevimiz Berlin. Oo, çok yoğun sürüyor diye biliyorum Berlin'i. Yani müzik var, ışıklı gösterisi bir alan, bir diskoda mıyız? Bir parti gibi bir yerde olacak görev biliyorum. Çin'deki de zorlu. Çin miydi? Evet. Arjantin bir nevi açık dünya, açık harita gibi çok geniş bir alanda. Bu seferki oyun aslında büyük bir haritada yapılmış. Büyük derken şimdi burada İngiltere'de çok büyük değildi ama yine de diğerleri büyük olacak. Bir dahaki bölümde zaten Almanya, Berlin'den devam edeceğiz. Oyun benim hoşuma gidiyor. Ben serisini oynayıp bitirmiş birisiyim bu oyunu zaten. Daha önceki oyunları da oynamıştım. Bu da güzel. Hoşuma giden bir oyun. Bakalım göreceğiz. Bir dahaki oyunumuzda Almanya, Berlin'deki görevimizi tamamlayalım. Bir müsaade isteyeyim. Tekrardan görüşmek üzere.